Ahlstrom, the founder of Plogga, and I'm really happy to invite you all from the students and the teachers from Correcull, and we're gonna do some plogging together, and I will tell you the reason why this is so important. And plogging, it's not only running and picking up garbage, it's just changing the mindset, and the mindset is really easy. If you see trash there, just pick it up, because if you do it, the person behind you will do it also. We're talking about the big 5 about Plogga. Number 1, we're not moving enough, so I will show you the correct Plogga move, okay? You do it like this, straight back, and you go down like this. 1, 2, 3, straight back. This, strong legs, straight back. Because most people, they don't move enough. We are born to move, and we have to start being active. Most 14-year-olds, only 9% of the 14-year-olds don't move enough. The name Plogga comes from plocka in Swedish, that's pick. You pick something like this, pick, and we jog. And Plogga, it's a combination word, becomes plogging in English and Plogga. So I was inventing the name together with my girlfriend 5 years ago, and now it's all around the world, and I hope I will come to you in Spain and we're gonna do some plogging together. So why is this so important? I said, number 1, we're not moving enough. So this is a Plogga move. Whoop, whoop. Or you can do some burpees, like this. Because we're made to move. Okay, number 2, it's gonna be more plastic in the ocean by 2050. More plastic in the ocean than it's gonna be fish by 2050. So thanks to the Killian Jornet Foundation, we are helping together to spread the message, because most trash comes from land and it goes into the sea, so we have to pick it up before it enters the sea. Only 5% of the trash that we pick up, it's visible. The other one is shown all around the ocean. And if you're looking on the birds, the fishes, the whales, they got so much microplastic in them, because microplastic never disappears. If you have an aluminium bottle, if you have a PET bottle, the PET bottle takes 450 years until it disappears. But it never really disappears. It will become microplastic. You eat it, the animals eat it. So we have a big problem with the microplastic. That's number 1, we're not moving enough. Number 2, we are going to be more plastic in the ocean than fish by 2050. Number 3, we're killing so much of the wildlife. We already killed about 60% of the one with spines. What do you think happens if you throw out aluminium can outside your window of the car? Well, when you cut the grass, then it comes into big balloons, and they come to the farmers, and then the horses eat it, the cows eat it, the sheep eat it, get cut up inside. So we had to plug it up before the animals will eat it, because most birds think they starve to death because they eat plastic that they think is food. Number 4, it's talking about the economy. And the economy is that it costs so much money that someone has to pick up garbage when we can use our tax money for something better. For instance, having playgrounds for you, so you're going to be more active. And number 5, that's called the broken windows theory. And that means in a beautiful and clean environment, you trust each other, you become friends. I compare it to a dirty bathroom or a clean bathroom. You don't want to spend any time in a dirty bathroom or in a clean bathroom. You spend a lot of time. And it's the same if you go to a place where it's dirty. You don't get friends, you don't really communicate, It's the same here. So if it's clean, trash trades trash. If you're looking on a movie called Plastic Ocean, it means with knowing comes caring, with caring can change. So if you know the Plogga high five, the big five, if you start plugging, you will start changing attitude of yourself and the people around you. So it's very, very easy. And please be connected to nature, be connected to Mother Nature and Earth. But everybody can make a change. You can make a change, because I was making a change. Like now everybody knows about plugging in the whole world. So it's really easy. Big smiles and just keep on plugging. Thanks a lot.